a lovely morning. Sleep was elusive again last night, but at least nice and cool today. Stella and I are going to go for an extra long morning walk. It's also Thursday. Kundalini Nooner is happening today. Kundalini Yoga and Meditation in the Zoom room. If you want to join me, it would be awesome. Oh, thank you. I love this one. It's like, some kind of animal with trees as antlers. It's super old as well. This shirt's probably like 15 years old. Anyway, let's see what we are dealing with today. What's happening today? What's going on in the world besides all kinds of madness? So, let's see. What do we got? What do the Sacred Rebels have for us today? Stella's sitting here right next to me, just waiting so patiently to go for our morning WAOK. Because we've been out for a while, probably since like 4. She's like, I don't understand why we're not outside, Dad. I don't understand. So, we will be heading out right after this. Okay, Sacred Rebels, what do you have for us? What do you have? Receiving. Are you able to receive? I've been talking to a lot of friends about this. Receiving. Are you able to receive? So many of us have an easy time giving everybody everything. But when somebody wants to give us something, we kind of like back away, we shy away. We're like, no, thank you, no, thank you, no, thank you. There's a practice involved in receiving. And just as we should be willing to give, we need to be willing to receive as well, because there's all kinds of goodness that the universe has for you if you actually allow it to happen. Kind of like calling in your spirit guides. You have to ask them for help. You have to be able to receive as well. So, ask yourself, are you open to receiving? If not, you may want to think about that. Look into that. Work on that a little bit. Let's see what the book, if there's anything good in the book about receiving. There's usually a fun little affirmation or something. Let's see what we have for receiving. From that place of nourishment, you will more effortlessly create, live, and love with greater energy and thriving, pulsating passion. The earth rests each night so it can greet the sun again each morning with a spectacular living art of sunshine. Allow yourself to switch off, step away, close the laptop, switch off the phone, and just be with yourself for a little while. You will return and be more efficient and effective. Rest now, play now, and work later. Forget your worries for a while. Switch off. Do something else. Let it all go and be in the flow. Let it all go and be in the flow. Be open to receive. Be open to receive all the goodness that the universe has for you. That's right, because life doesn't have to suck. It doesn't. You actually can receive the goodness that the universe has for you. Hello. So allow it. I like when I'm meditating and doing some things, saying, I'm open to receive, I'm willing to receive, and I'm worthy to receive. A lot of us have a hard time being worthy to receive the goodness that the universe has for you. But if you can get out of your own way, rest, relax, restore, and let the receiving flow in. Let yourself be open to receive. Stop pushing it away. Stop letting your ego and your pride get in the way. When people want to help you, let them help you. All right. What do the star seeds have for us today to go along with receiving? The star seeds have star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. So, we chatted about this sometime this week. The downloads, all kinds of fun things coming from the universe. Intuition, signs, signals, all of that stuff. If you are relaxing and letting go, you can hear more. You can hear more clearly. You can see the signs, the synchronicities. You know, a lot of times we walk around and we're like, oh wow, that was neat. Can you believe that happened? Can you believe that happened? And we don't realize that these synchronicities are put in place for us. They're little helpers for us. But you have to be aware of them. You have to be able to actually see them and then utilize them. But we tend to walk around like asleep and not pay attention to what's going on, and we don't recognize all the signs and the synchronicities and the people that show up at exactly the right time with the exact right message for us. We kind of just blow it off. And then a couple days later, you're like, holy shit, I can't believe that happened. But when you're relaxed and you're receiving, you're more in tune to actually allowing your light body all of that good stuff to happen, all of the downloads to flow into you. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. The stars are constantly showering onto the crystalline grid of the earth. When things are in balance, the planet also sends information back to the stars. Many star seeds have come to Earth at this time to help shift the planet vibrationally, to activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten. All of the information is stored in the crystalline grid. If you pull this card, you may be called to begin work with the stars and the crystalline grid on Earth. Some people believe that the crystalline grid on Earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. You may be guided to a journey to particular places on Earth to unlock these cosmic codes with your presence. You may also be interested in a practice called star bathing. Download a star bathing meditation at starseedoracle.com. This card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of the earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places without quite knowing why. It also can mean that your light body, the energy body in its highest form, is being activated. If this resonates with you, take things extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibration. So our receiving card told us to slow down and relax and restore. Our star bathing card is also telling us to slow down, relax, and allow the downloads to come to us. Pretty sure yesterday one of the cards that came out was downloads and understanding. And you may be saying, Joe, what the F is that? It's your intuition. It doesn't have to be all tricky. It doesn't have to be all aliens. It's the little voice inside. And the more you practice, the more you develop and actually listen to yourself, you'll be able to connect to the downloads and all of the things that people are saying. And it's not downloads, it's just an understanding, an internal understanding, an internal knowing. But you have to actually pay attention to yourself. We literally shut ourselves up so much that we have no idea what we're actually trying to say to ourselves because we're not listening. And especially for dudes, so many dudes get made fun of when it's like, oh yeah, I meditate, I do yoga, I do all of these things. And there's other dudes that will just poke fun because that's just the way we are as a society. So I'm like, oh wow, you're actually trying to better yourself? That's awesome. I should do that too, but I don't know how because I don't know how to quiet my mind. Right, you don't know how to quiet your mind because you never tried. And just like people with yoga, I don't do yoga because I can't touch my toes. Well, no shit. You need to do the yoga so you can touch your toes. It's a process. Just like meditating. It's a process. You have to practice. It's not called a meditation perfect. It's a meditation practice. Sit down, breathe, look inside yourself, ask yourself some hard questions, and see what comes up. And you know, it's not all going to be fairy tales and butterflies. A lot of it's probably going to suck. But we have to look at the suck so we can make things better. Kind of like our country. We have to look at how sucky it currently is and how bad it is so we can actually fix it. And you have to be able to accept it and actually say, right, this is a shitstorm that we're in, and this sucks, and we need to fix it. But if you're not capable of sitting down and listening and asking the questions, nothing will ever change. You'll just go through this life kind of miserable. So I would much rather live a very fulfilling, creative, entertaining life than a sucky life because I'm too scared to actually go within myself. So I'm calling you all out today. Sit down, breathe, stay with yourself with nothing else for 15 minutes. Try that. I bet you go fucking crazy. Sorry, I'm in one of those moods today. But seriously, sit down. Don't put anything on. Just sit and breathe. If you have a yard, sit in your backyard, sit under a tree. If you have a deck, sit on your deck and just sit and breathe. Don't do anything. Don't look at your phone. Don't read a magazine. Don't watch a video. Don't listen to music. Just nothing. Just sit and breathe and listen to your voice. Listen to the little voice inside. See what happens. But we get so scared because the voice inside our mind keeps going and going and going, and that's what it's going to do. It's its job. And the more you breathe, the more you actually come to stillness, the more you can quiet this monkey mind and start listening to this mind right here. Whatever. What do I know? I'm just some bald dude with some cards. Give it a shot, though. See what happens. All right, our last card of the day, our energy card. What do we have for the collective? What kind of energy are we dealing with today? Oh, anxiety. Anxiety. Anyone experiencing any anxiety? I know a lot of people in my world are experiencing some anxiety. There's a lot of unknown happening. But again, coming back to both of these, if we can relax, let go, restore, tap into ourselves, tap into the universal consciousness, we can let go of this anxiety. But if you're not doing this and you're not putting the practice in and you're not receiving the goodness that the universe has for you, you're going to be here. So today we have a choice. Do you want this? Or have you had enough of this in your life? If you've had enough of this, then it's time to do this. Open up so you can receive. Relax so you can receive. Connect to your light body. Connect to the crystalline grid. And I know that sounds so crazy and woo-woo, but it's real. It's a real thing. And if you're like, whatever, Joe, seriously, just Google pyramids on the planet and see where they are. You're going to be surprised when you find out they're all in the same line. Coincidence? Sure. Anyway, connect to all of the goodness. Realize that you're connected to everything. You're part of everything. You're part of this crystalline grid. You're part of the transmission and the activation and all of that if you're doing this, if you're receiving and letting the universe actually give to you. And then we won't have to deal with anxiety. So let go of the anxiety. Let go of this. And to let go of this, you actually have to put the work in. You have to sit down. You have to go to that uncomfortable place within yourself. Don't mask it with a drink. Don't mask it with some weed. Don't mask it with some pills. Actually go into it. Look at it. Address it. Say, what the fuck is going on? And keep digging deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. So you find the root cause. See what happens. Again, give it a try. It won't hurt your liver. It will actually be good for your liver. So that's what we got today. Connect to the crystalline grid. Connect to your star body. Connect to all of your guides. Receive. Allow yourself to receive and let go of this. We don't want any of this in our life. We want to let go of this. But to let go of this, we have to go to those dark places within ourselves and receive the goodies. That's it. All the cool kids these days are all talking about doing the shadow work. So do your shadow work. Look at the things that upset you. Look at the things that annoy you. Look at the things that piss you off. And go into them. Ask why. Why does this bother me? Why does that person annoy me? And most likely it's just a reflection of yourself that you're seeing in them that you don't enjoy. You got to do the work. You have to do the work. That's it, my friends. Receive. Let the universe give to you. Today, Thursday Kundalini Nooner class. And today's the last Thursday, and then it's going to move to, I don't know, either a Monday or a Wednesday. If you are coming to class today, all the proceeds from today's class will be donated to my niece who lost everything in a house fire. Her and her 2 daughters and dogs and puppies and boyfriend are all okay, but there is a GoFundMe happening, so all the proceeds from today's Nooner is going to be donated to my niece. If you want to make a donation to help my niece and her family out, you totally can. I'll put the link down there below. Also, I'm giving away the Starseed Oracle deck on Sunday morning. All you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel and you'll be entered to win this. Thank you all so much for being here. I love and appreciate you guys. I'll put the link down there below if you happen to feel moved to donate to my niece. It would be greatly appreciated. If you want to come to class today, click the link that I'll also put down there, register for class. It's all donation. If money is an issue and you want to come to class, just send me a message and I will send you the Zoom link. And that's it. Have a great day. Enjoy yourself. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Don't pick your nose. I'll talk to you tomorrow.